This is the Chinese cooking channel called Chinese Cooking Channel. Today we have a special dish for you.
This is my recipe for Beijing pork chops. It's got a sweet, slightly tangy, delicious sauce. So before I do my recipe, let's see how other Chinese restaurants serve this dish.
At the Sandy La Chinese restaurant here in East Vancouver, they get the best Chinese value for Chinese food. Really tasty food, so let's go inside and check it out. This is the Beijing pork chop. I don't think it exists in Beijing, but in North America we have this. So you have the sweet sauce, you get some onions. So the pork chops are slightly battered, deep fried. You have a nice sauce.
Look at this big slab of the pork chop. You can cut it up in small pieces and give it a knife and fork, but I just like to take a big bite out of this. That sweet sauce is so good. So when you eat this, I just go for it.
So we're just going to cut the pork chops into smaller pieces. So we're going to leave the bones in. So some of the pieces will have a piece of the bone on it. So we're just going to cut like this. You can use the spare ribs. You can use pork loin, which doesn't have the bone. The boneless pork loin. You can use chicken. You can use different kind of meats. The pork chop pieces, you can deep fry them, or you can pan fry them and use air fryer. So the way I'm going to do it is just going to pan fry them. So I'm just going to coat the pork chops in cornstarch. So I got about maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons of cornstarch here. So I'll mix that together.
3 or 4 tablespoons of cooking oil on the pan. I use peanut oil. So when you cook the pork chops, cook it at medium heat. So cook it at lower heat because you want to have a good crust on the pork chops. Turn them over, and then it takes about maybe 5 or 6 minutes on each side. To make the sauce, preheat a pan at medium to medium-high heat. Put 3 tablespoons of cooking oil. I use peanut oil. And then I'm going to put about a tablespoon of chopped ginger and garlic. Now we're going to add 1 chopped onion. So onion is an aromatic, so it'll bring out some nice flavor in the sauce. So just grill the onions for a few minutes and then add a cup of water or more if you want more sauce. Now I'm going to add half a teaspoon of salt. I like to use the natural sea salt. And then I'll add 2 tablespoons of ketchup, or if you have tomato sauce, you can use that. I like to add a tablespoon of HP sauce or lean parent sauce for added flavor. To give the sauce a nice rich red color, I use a natural ingredient, which is the beet powder. So put a teaspoon of beet powder in your sauce. To sweeten the sauce, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, or you can use regular white sugar. As you bring the sauce to a boil, mix 1 tablespoon of cornstarch in a 1/4 cup of water. Then add the slurry solution to thicken the sauce. You might add more or less of the slurry to get the desired thickness for your sauce. Now turn down the heat as you put your pork chops into the pan. As soon as you put all the pork chops in the pan, turn them over so each pork chop is well coated with the sauce. Now it's time to serve the pork chops onto a nice plate. Be sure to smother the pork chops with a nice sauce with the onions. There you have it, my version of Beijing pork chops that you will be proud to serve your family and friends. Enjoy.
And order the products and ingredients that I use in my cooking videos. Just click the link below in the description for the Chinese cooking accessory guide. You can order everything online, including the wok that I use and some of the equipment that I use. Thanks for checking out my video, and please give me a thumbs up, and be sure to check out some of my other videos on this channel, and please subscribe.